Greetings, one and all. My book review today is for Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man, Volume 20. Sorry, Volume 4, Spider War. Okay, so before I start, I just want to say that I have not really been going too detailed in the stories. I've just been randomizing most of what is in the book. So I think I'll change that. I'll really go in depth with it. But to understand it, I kind of need to catch you up. So I'll try and do that as quickly as possible. 14 years ago, a new line of Marvel Comics came out called the Ultimate Comics. It was made to reintroduce a bunch of mainstream characters from the Marvel Universe, 616 Universe. And basically they did a bunch of characters. Some stuck, some did not. And I'll start with Ultimate Spider-Man. Ultimate Spider-Man, like I said, came out maybe 14 or 15 years ago, trying to reintroduce Peter Parker into the minds of younger comic book readers. So basically, it was a retelling of Spider-Man's origins and his villains and other things like that. It was really good. It was really good. It came out not too long ago, and I was kind of very religious on it. So yeah, the Peter Parker's origin was much more different than it is in the actual 616 universe. That's the mainstream universe. Um, so eventually, he has not in this telling. A majority of things have been changed. He has not met certain other supervillains, and certain of his main supervillains are not who they seem to be. If you just want a random Ultimate Spider-Man comic book to read, that would not really does not really affect anything, I would highly recommend you would read the Clone Saga. That was brilliant. So anyway, there was a big event that happened called the Ultimatum Wave, where Magneto reversed the polarity of the Earth's the reversed the polarity of Earth basically. So certain things happened. There was a mass flooding in New York, and like a nuclear winter kind of thing that happened elsewhere. So basically, Peter Parker survived that one, and J. Jonah Jameson, the one person who hates Spider-Man the most, um, gained a whole lot of respect for him, eventually finding out that it was Peter Parker and really wanted to help him out. Later on, Peter Parker ended up dying, got killed off by Norman Osborn and the rest of the Sinister Six. Then eventually Miles Morales, his uncle was known as the Prowler. He ended up robbing or trying to rob some tech from Oscorp, and one of those genetically altered spiders got in one of his backpacks or something. Later on, Miles went to visit his uncle, who his family did not really want him to hang around with, and eventually got bit by that spider. But that spider, apart from having Peter Parker's abilities, he has some all new abilities. He has the ability to camouflage himself, and something called the Venom sting, which is almost like electrocuting, having the power to electrocute your enemies. So he ended up trying to be Spider-Man to a bunch of people's anger, who did not want the same thing that happened to Peter Parker to happen to him. Primarily Captain America, since he felt responsible for Peter's death. But eventually, in that story, Divided We Fall, United. I mean, Divided We Fall, United We Stand. They all got a massive load of respect for him, and he was able to continue being his superhero. The superhero, he met up with Aunt May and Gwen Stacy, who ended up um, giving him Peter's old web shooters as well, and the formula for the webbings. So in this one, he's meeting up with one of Peter's main antagonists, which is Venom. Uh, this is a really good book. It's very dialogue heavy, very wordy. That's not a bad thing. That's a really, really good thing. So it's written by Brian Michael Bendis, with artwork from David Marquez, if I'm not mistaken, and Sarah Pacelli's last run in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, which is very unfortunate because I really love her artwork. So here's the front, here's the spine. They carry on with Volume 4, yeah, unlike the Ultimate and Ultimate X-Men, where it was just retitled and renumbered Volume 1 and so on. So yeah, it's collecting Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man, issues 16.1. That's the one with artwork by David Marquez, if I'm not mistaken, and collecting issues 19 to 22, which was done by Sarah Pacelli. So this is really good. This is a really fun book. Here's some artwork by David Marquez. Excuse me. Really, really good, and something by Sarah Pacelli. Here, look at that. Look at how big Venom is. He looks like a giant monster. And there's your new Spider-Man, Miles Morales, with his best friend Gank or Ganky, depending on how you pronounce it, and his mother. So yeah, it's a really, really good book. Here you go. Venom is kind of like Venom found out that there was another Spider-Man, and he just wants to bond with that new Spider-Man. So he's almost like a desperate ex-girlfriend in a way, who's like, "Oh, I'll let you live if you get me back with Spider-Man," in a way. Where's my Spider-Man? Where's my Spider-Man? It was quite funny. Yes, it was like I said, a bitter ex-girlfriend. Really good book. Highly recommend it. So yeah, like I said, and you have Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane who come into this book and try and fill in Miles on what kind of character Venom is, although that point kind of seemed to be wasted because of one or another thing. So like I said, Venom finds out that there's another Spider-Man. It's not Peter Parker, but he really wants to bond with a new Spider-Man. Venom is a symbiote. Sorry for the shaky cam. My hand is shaky a bit. Yeah, so he wanted to bond with the new Spider-Man. A bit desperate in a way. Yeah, he bonds with other people, but he does not. He does not. But it does not bond as properly as he would like it to. But yeah, there you have it. That's my review for Ultimate Comics All New Spider-Man, Volume 4. This is the second. This is the second to last. After this is Spider-Man No More. Then after that is Ultimate Comic Cataclysm, which will kind of change the game for everything X-Men and everything Marvel Ultimate Comics related. So thank you for watching. I'm kind of going ahead of time now. It's a bit too long. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to my next review, which should be next week, for another comic book. Have a good one.